Okay, guys, let's get into this one then. So, what I wanted to bring you is a tool that's really going to help you map out 2024 to the best of your ability. Okay, because if you plan for it, you can execute on it, and it just makes things so much easier when it comes to actually achieving your goals. Okay, so I'm going to make this available to you. Okay, so you're just going to reach out, drop me a message, um, and I'll get it over to you. Okay, but what you'll see here, I'll just zoom out a little bit. So you've got your niche. Okay, so whatever your I help statement is, okay, so what do you help people to do? Who are you helping and what are you helping them to do? Okay, that's all you've got to put in there. So, for me, I help, service providers, grow to 20 to 30K months, with done for you services. Okay, whatever your I help statement is, whether it's weight loss, mindset, spirituality, whatever it is. Okay, so you just put it in there. Then what you'll see is you've got different incomes or different offers. Okay, so you've got the core offer. Okay, so that's your primary offer. Then you've got your free offer, which is obviously your lead magnet. You've got your upsell, which is going to be your higher ticket or the highest ticket service that you've got. And then you've got your recurring. Okay, so what I really recommend, it depends on where you're at. Okay, but don't have more than 2 offers. Okay, so at the moment, let's just say, for example, you've got on your free offer, let's just say you've got a long form video, which is like a training. Okay, so you've got a long form video of some sort where you're taking people through it, and you've got your primary one. Let's just say you've got a group program, and it's 16 weeks, for example. Okay, and the price point for that is just say you've got 2,500, and your goal is to make 5 sales per month. Okay, so your lead magnet is to help add as much value as you can, and really really do a lot of the heavy lifting. Do a lot of the legwork for you, and really, pre-sell and start to indoctrinate people into you, what you do, and how you can help them. Okay, so it makes getting the conversion a lot easier. Okay, so your lead magnets are going to be super valuable. But typically, what you can see, and again, it really depends. But if it's going out to a warm audience, 10% conversion rate is more than realistic. Okay, that's actually lowballing it quite a lot. Okay, but instantly, what you'll see now is you've got, in order to get your 5 sales a month and a 10% conversion rate going from your lead magnet to being able to become a client. Okay, and again, this is a warm audience. This is a cold audience. You're talking like 2, 3, 4, 5%. But all you would need then is 50 monthly leads. And if you were to get that, that would give you a 12,500 per month in revenue. Now, if you don't have these built out, you can actually go in and put days there. So let's just say you don't have it at the moment. You've got that there, which is 7 days, and you've already got your core offer in place, but you just need to build out that. And then let's just say you've got a lower ticket, membership or something like that. Okay, and that's just, keep it simple, $49 a month. And when it's a subscriber base, how many subscribers do you intend to have? Okay, so again, this is a year planning tool. So come the end of it, let's just say that you want 150 people in there. Okay, now this is already, you can put this at 0, for example. You've already got this built out. Okay, so what you'll see there is you've got your free offer, you've got your core offer, and then you've got your recurring payments as well, $49 a month. So that combined is going to give you 19,850 a month, okay, across your 2 products. And it says 7 days there because let's just say in this example, 7 days to build this out. And then what you would do is you just come down to your legacy planner. So I really want to help you grow your business, but I would also urge you to use this tool to help you grow as an individual as well. So what you've got here is a 1 year, a 5 year, a 10 year, a 20 year, 50, 75, 100, and 200 year. Okay, now what you can do is you can put your date of birth, target age. So in this, I just said I'd like to live until I'm 95, enter the current year. So what you can see there is it's telling me that I've got 56.5 years remaining, which is quite a scary thought. And I've got basically just under 60% left in my life if I make it to 95, which is, an if. But the reason I like this is because it shows you that, time is of the essence. We need to stop fucking around, and we need to really start taking our life seriously and really start pushing to create an inspiring legacy. Really achieving something great. So just for the sake of what we're doing here, you can go and you can create a legacy plan. So you can do something in your lifetime, and then you can do, go to the 100 and 200. And that's really just helping you expand. Like, what is your legacy going to be? What are you going to be remembered for? Okay. So that's what we're looking for there. So let's just keep it simple though. And let's just keep you down, and we're just going to go for a year. Okay. So you've got the 7 key areas of life. So you've got health and well-being, wealth, money, wisdom, mindset, business, career, family and relationships, social leadership, and spirituality and purpose. Now, what I recommend you do is you put one kind of core target that you've got, one primary target that you've got that you would like to achieve in the next 12 months in each of the areas. So I've just put some random things in there again, so you can just, make your own copy of this and personalize this for yourself. But then what you want to do is you want to prioritize the most important. Okay. Now, considering we are entrepreneurs, and, I'm a business coach, I highly recommend you focus on business development and spiritual development. Okay, because that's really going to help you. So I've basically gone, and you can see there, so focusing on the business. So making money, in this particular instance, I just put making 25K a month, clear credit card debts, read 12 books on, maybe it's, your religion, your, spiritual kind of practices, whatever it may be. Okay. And then after that, we've gone to grow social media, then, lose a certain amount of weight, eat a balanced diet, then take some vacations, and then lastly, D-Martini facilitator. Okay, so I've just made up some random things there. But again, what you'll see down the bottom now is you've got a bar telling me I'm 41% of the way through my life based on my numbers I put up here. Don't worry too much on the sprints. I mean, you will see there on the right-hand side, it's prioritized exactly what I wrote there down the bottom, and, the numbers I've placed there. But don't worry too much on the sprints tab, okay? Because it's not really where you need to put your focus, okay? So you just go to sessions. So what I want you to do, and again, I've just made some random numbers here, but with your work day, you may have some prior arrangements. You may still even be working a job, like whatever it is, okay? But what you want to do is write down on every single day what your work blocks are going to be. So in this instance, I put down that, I work 8 till 10, 12 till 1, and then 3 till 5. And I do that 5 days a week just to keep it simple. So then what you'll see is you can put down, once you put those there, it gives you your weekly total. Now, let's just say, for example, so really you want $200 an hour work. Again, this was keeping it relevant to the fact that you want to be making $19,800 a month, because those were the targets here. Okay. So if you're working 25 hours a week, you're making that much a month, multiply by 12, and you'll get your hourly rate. Okay. Just to keep it simple. So really what we're looking for here, maybe it's a little bit less, but that'll let you know that your expected annual return is $260,000, which wouldn't be too far away from the, the 20 grand a month target. Okay. But what it's also letting you know is that you are actually only using around 22% of the time that you've got available throughout the week. And this is assuming you've got, 16 hours a day that you're awake, sleeping 8 hours, 16 hours available to you. Now, the reason I like this is because if you know me and you know me well, you know that I'm all about a work-life balance. Okay. I don't think we should be working more than 20, 25 hours a week, so that you've got the majority of your time to spend doing more of the things that you want to do. If you're over allocating time, I think there's a shelf life on that. There's a lifespan that you've got to it, and I think you want to have more life and more experiences, and you really want to set the business up that way. So that's why I like doing that. Obviously, the person who built this tool was the other way around, and they think that you should be in the green. But for me, I'm not. Okay, I'm very much, full bank account, empty calendar, make as much money as I can in the shortest amount of time, and just have the most amount of impact. Okay, in the most efficient way. And then you're going to go to your habits tabs. Okay, now this is a really important thing because I do want you to really take it serious and create some daily habits that you've got. Again, going into the 7 areas of life. So again, I've just put some random shit in here, but you just want to put in things that are relevant for yourself. Okay, so health and well-being. Walk 10,000 steps a day. Okay, did you do it? Did you book it? Or drink 3 liters of water today? Did I do it? So okay, you're going to basically put down daily things or weekly things, and you can just see on the little tabs here, the little arrows. You can do daily, weekly, fortnightly, monthly, quarterly, biannually, annually. Okay, but you want to just make sure, especially if you've got the daily things, you're just clicking them off there. Okay, you want to be growing your revenue. So on Wealth and Money, grow revenue by 20% every quarter. Okay, cool. Did I achieve that? Sweet. Clear my debts every month. Am I doing that? Am I increasing my savings every quarter? Yep. Have I increased 10%? Am I investing 10% of my earnings into my thingy? You get the point. Okay, so you're going to put down specifics of things there, and you're really going to make sure that you are making sure your daily habits are aligning with the goals that you've got. Because if you've got your session tabs, okay, so you're blocked in and you know what you're going to be achieving there. So each of these will be like, in this work block, you're going to achieve XYZ outcome, like whatever the thing is for you. Cool, done that, done that, done that. And then you're also clicking off these habits that you're installing into your lives. So the habits are helping you become and, stay on the course, making sure that you're doing everything that you need to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, annually basis to make sure that you're always achieving your goals. And then you can go to the Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, self-explanatory. So what I've done here is I've just given you some examples. Okay, so the chief aim in this particular instance will be to, run a promo cycle. You want to launch a new high ticket offer. Okay, so let's just say on the legacy, I'm going to go back and we're hitting 25K. Okay, so how are we going to do 25K? Okay, so what's the steps to go towards that? Okay, so we want to launch a new high ticket offer. So you can see here, you've got steps, and then you've got, so these are the key steps, and then you've got action steps. So let me just walk you through it. So you've got a start date, end date, how many hours available, hours allocated, again, based on the previous numbers that you've put in there. And let's just walk through it. So in Q1, I recommend you put down seven key steps, 7 key things that you are going to accomplish in the first 3 months of the year. Okay, so you'd write some things there. So let's just say, for example, you're going to run a promo cycle. Okay, so you'd write down step 1 of that. So then what you'll go down here is you'll see step 1, run a promo cycle and launch high ticket offer, because that was the first step. Then what you will do is you then have 10 spaces, so 10 action steps that you can write in there. And you can also see that you can allocate hours or days to this. So if you're going to run a promo cycle and launch a new high ticket offer, so you're going to, I've just giving some examples here. So write a 14-day promo cycle, build a sales funnel, refine your direct messaging framework for the new offer, build a Dream 100 list. So you would just write down everything required for you to achieve getting the new offer launched. You would put it in there. And then you would allocate hours or days. And then once you've achieved it, you would again start ticking it off. So then what you would start to see is this particular key step is being accomplished. Okay, so you can see your completion rate. But what you'll also see as the month goes on, the red will be going across. Okay, so you're going to see if you're behind your target. Okay, so you always want to make sure the green is, you're on track. And if you fall behind, this is going to be a nice visual reminder that you're falling behind. But then what you'll see is as you go down, you got step 2, step 3, step 4, and you would repeat that again. So you've got 10 steps that you can take for each of these ones. Okay, so again, all you're looking to do with your Q1 is write down. Again, I've just put some stuff in there. Like that would all be taken care of within fucking hell, within 1 to 4 weeks. That would all be happening there. Okay, but I've just given you some examples of how you can start to break it down. Maybe it's like launch a new offer. Maybe it's, you're going to also, earn a certain amount of money and move into a certain place. Like whatever your goals are, okay? So you're going to have your quarterly action steps. And again, keeping in mind your legacy. So if you've got, and you're really focused on the business, the social media growth and, clearing debts, for example, you can just focus on that. You just want to make sure whatever your primary targets are for the year, you're working towards that. So you'll put in 7 key steps that you're going to accomplish within the first 3 months of the year. And then within each of those key steps, you have the opportunity to create 7 action steps that you'll take. And you'll see as you click through things, it assigns everything. Okay, so you'll see that pie chart. Okay, going across there. And again, remember that you can allocate time to it. Now, the reason I want you to allocate time to it, because that's a really useful thing that you can do for yourself, because you can almost gamify this. So, right, I'm only giving myself 2 hours to make sure I've got my promo cycle written up. And I'm giving myself 10 hours, so 2 days worth of work to make sure my sales funnel is built. Giving myself an hour and a half to look over my DM framework and make sure that's all in order. Okay, so you get the point. So that will help you get Q1 dealt with. And then you go and do the same for Q2. So you would enter whatever your steps are here. Okay, so these are the key, the key steps you're going to take. And within each key step, you're going to write down up to 10 action steps. You're going to estimate the time, whether it's a daily or hourly, and then you're going to tick it off as you go through it. Now, if you use this effectively and you literally just work through your, knowing what the target is and into which of the offers, then you go and create, your legacy plan, prioritizing the thing that you want to focus on the most. You then go and you map out your sessions and your work blocks, okay? And you allocate the time so you make sure you've got that, that clarity in your head, which days you're working, when are you starting, when are you finishing. Then you go and you create habits, okay? And you can also factor in habits for the all 7 areas of life. And then you can use the Q1, the Q2, the Q3 as your guide, okay? So this is literally becomes your everything, okay? Because everything from here is what you're going to work through. So you write down your 7 key steps again. Within each of the key steps, you've got the opportunity to write up to 10 action steps that you can take. You can allocate time, hours or days, tick it off as you go down through it. Now, if you simply just use this and you work through it and you just tick things off, tick things off, tick things off, get to the end of Q2, have I achieved the goal? Great, cool. Now I'm in the Q2. What are we looking to accomplish? Bang, working through that. It becomes impossible for you not to achieve your goal. Okay, so use it wisely, guys, and really give yourself the highest probability of achieving the things that you want this year by using this tool effectively, because it quite literally has the power to, give you exactly what you want. Okay, so enjoy it, and I'll speak to you next time.